Here we go now with the news, and in our very first story. A pathologist at the Upper West Regional Hospital, Dr. Thomas Moore, has stated that self-breast assessment is important in early detection of breast cancer. He stated that about 4,000 women in the country every year were diagnosed with breast cancer, with 70% of them attending the hospital when the disease was at an advanced stage or may have spread to other parts of the body. JoyNews' Upper West Regional correspondent Rafiq Salam now reports from Wa.
The month of October is celebrated worldwide as the Breast Cancer Month. It is also called the Pink Month. It is the month that the campaign on the awareness of the disease is intensified. In the Upper West region, 3 labor unions under the banner of the Trades Union Congress, TUC, namely Health Service Workers, Public Health Service Workers, and Teachers Education Workers Union, held a procession in the Wa municipality to drum home the message on the dangers involved in having breast cancer and the need to seek early treatment.
We would like to educate all women not to always wait for the lump to be shown. You have a regular checkup. If you want, you can visit any of the health facilities for screening, and you will be alerted on whatever is there for you.
Breast cancer is killing, and a lot of women are dying. We want to use this opportunity. This is October, the month of breast cancer. All women should go to the nearest facility. We are in Upper West region, and we are the municipal hospital, to get all women's breasts examined, so that those who will be found to have any lump in their breasts will be advised accordingly.
All women should come out to check their breasts. Breast cancer is really a deadly disease. It's killing a lot. And to add to that, breast cancer is not only for women. Men can also get breast cancer. So all the men, even if you are not coming, urge your women to come out for the screening so that we will all be free from breast cancer.
As part of our celebration, we did a radio talk show. We sensitized our women to come out. We are urging our men to encourage their women to come out and check. It's better to prevent earlier than to get to the cure stage.
With several placards held aloft, some of which read, "Breast cancer is curable, seek early and appropriate care. Breast cancer is cancer in our societies, and both male and female are at risk." They moved from some principal streets in the Wa Township and ended at the Wa Municipal Hospital. 185 persons had their breast screened, including 1 male. A pathologist at the Upper West Regional Hospital, Dr. Thomas Moore, in an exclusive interview with JoyNews, shared out the statistics regarding breast cancer and the danger it poses.
In Ghana, it's documented that up to 4,000 women are diagnosed of breast cancer every year. Out of this number, 70% present to the hospital when it is advanced, meaning that the disease could have become more serious or spread to other parts of the body. So it's a dangerous disease, and our mothers, our wives, our daughters, who are primarily the people affected, should take it seriously and seek early care. In Upper West Regional Hospital, since its inception 3 years ago, we have diagnosed 256 cases of breast cancer, and out of this, 2 of them are male, and the rest, that means 254, are female.
Dr. Thomas Moore added that several people have lost their lives through cancer in the Upper West region and called for early and appropriate care.
Breast cancer has taken the lives of some of our daughters, our wives, and our mothers and grandmothers, including healthcare workers. Sadly, we have lost a number of our own staff to breast cancer this year and the years past. I'll use this occasion to call on all women and also the men that they should take breast care very seriously. It is important for all women to know that self-breast assessment is very, very important in early detection of breast cancer.
Reporting for JoyNews, Rafiq Salam. Wow.
Let's stay in the northern belt of the country now. And the Chief Director of the Northern Regional Coordinating Council, Alhaj Alhassan Ishaku, has called on the various district assemblies in the northern region to create the necessary linkages to support women businesses in the area. He said the growth of businesses of women did not only remain with them, but had a trickling effect on the economy and families at large.
Chief Director of the Northern Regional Coordinating Council made the appeal at the opening ceremony of the Women Icon exhibition organized by the Ghana Export Promotion Authority in Tamale. The Regional Women Icon exhibition seeks to create a platform to showcase local made in Ghana products and services produced by women-owned enterprises and to help identify potential exporters. Alhaji Sahaku said even though there are challenges such as capacity building, funding and marketing among others women-owned businesses face, they should not throw their hands in despair.
Obviously, in all of this, we must recognize that there will be challenges, as the Regional Director for Gender mentioned. The challenges should not in any way discourage us as women to seek what we want to do. There are challenges of capacity, challenges of funding, challenges of market, so many other things. And I want to use this platform to make a special appeal to all government agencies involved in any aspect of business to come to the aid of this ICON group platform that we have set to see what contribution they can make in building the capacity of these women, in providing them the needed funding, and to see how they can market their goods for the benefit of everyone. We're not just doing it because they are women, but we're doing it because society benefits when they succeed. And so we must take this seriously and see how best we can do it. I would also want to encourage our district assemblies who are directly under us to recognize these efforts that are being made and to see how they can establish the required linkages to make these women perform even better.
The Deputy Director, Industrial Art and Craft at the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Nelly Joanna Spew Abedu, said GIPA is undertaking several targeted programs to create a conducive environment for businesses to flourish.
I am happy to inform all gathered here today that GEPA is leading the implementation of the 10-year National Export Development Strategy under the aegis of Ministry of Trade and Industry with the objective of increasing NTEs from the current $3.5 billion to $25.3 by 2029. The success of this strategy is based on three key pillars. 1. Boosting the supply capacity of produce for exports. Improving the business environment to encourage more exports. 3. Building the capacity of exporters to enable them to compete effectively on the international scene. To achieve the next target of 25.3 by 2029, GEPA is undertaking several targeted programs and interventions across the country, including the northern Ghana. Some of these interventions include the Impact Hub at its head office, which houses FDA, PPRSD, GSA, and serve as a resource center for potential exporters to access products and market information.
The CEO of Multiti Enterprise, Aja Rabiatu Abukari, urged women entrepreneurs to continue to invest in the quality of their produce by plowing back to allow their businesses grow.
Let's talk politics now. Fear delegates has become a popular statement during internal party elections in Ghana. It is believed that delegates are influenced in several ways in their voting decisions, leading to the disappointment of some candidates. Now, in today's episode of the Fear Delegates series, Nana Boakye Adam interacts with some delegates in the Epima Nwabeja North constituency of the Ashanti region ahead of the MPP's presidential primary.
I will not say fear delegates, fear human beings. Because the delegates haven't come from a different planet. The delegates are all human beings. Some are even my relatives. For all you know, you, even the interviewer, you are also a delegate. So I could also be afraid of you.
So come November 4th, delegates across the country will be going to their various polling stations to elect a flag bearer for the new patriotic party going into the 2024 general elections. But let's get interactive with some of these delegates from the Atwiman-Wabeja North constituency. Fear delegates, they say, but is that still the case? Openyi, Sir John say fear delegates, or can him chemo? Edaso ye adwuma.
Yeah, or somebody told me me say, Omo ombeye wos ombeye do. And I say you want piece be echo premises. Na delegates for nyina dinachi. E be akoto no na ye be akoto no the expect say obenya no ho no. O anya sa. Nti fear delegates ni de e wo ho e ye adwuma. E be ye adwuma akopim say Yesu beba.
How dey ti de be ye adwuma akopim say Yesu beba.
And I mean on some dika
if you say enim say mre ko nanim no na ne bi sesa.
Ne me sesa. Na ne me sesa ne say ebia de be ma ne ma sesa kakra wo delegates no say ebia de bedum rebi na nipa a woso omoto aba na edoso abia ekoyi flag bearers na say ekoyi candidate bi no na bia nipa de doso say nipa ontimi ntue ska emfa ma saa nipa no na say ekoyi nipa kakra ya yeto aba ne de ene ye fe delegate ne de e wo ho pa
eti enipa nan a omuko gina November 4th no e wo so omusuru mu ankasa
100% sure 100%.
So na say omunyina ba campaign nso a mudi omachi
na me se wo ne wo makora ko stand aba wo makora no obi o mo obesole atiawo enso munya bedi wachi na yeni na ye fence yi papa we dabi papa we ye fence papa ko syndrome ni krom kra na ni krom dadwuma efo ko ato betia dadwuma efo ko afo mu twon ko mu to betia no enti abato de fear delegate de papa se one fasad na 2-3 dia ene em hu se bia na wo kra wo nsuro nyame eno ko suro ye kra che bonsam delegate for
yes delegates
echa bonsam ye fucking shege mafia
boss pacho osusu YouTube say e was ye fear delegate ampa
no correct na mom say enipa no so yi ne ho say ampa na ne nsem a wo ka no say ebia oba obeye bibi aboa mo say de ebra etwa mu no na police station for no hu hia no na say ende obi ba no ka say ebia mimi de me ba me ya ma ne kasa no atimi ma hu say we de oba obobo no ho moden kakra so hu
enti no de wo kan say aspirant bi wo ha wo say odi tu ni tirim say ni message kura account
no correct
na say the message count here e wo so fear delegates
oh yeah and they said the menu aneka no e wo ho sa akosi say ewi ase be say so what I say eti oba can asem a be convince delegates no can they be convince wo mo so what I say enya atemdie can nia wo ba wo betumi aye wo kan nia wo ba na wo betumi aye a eno be ma enipa na hu say ampa sisi yenya wo mugidi na yede ade na ma wo
ene ma memro so panyi wo tie unua no ma omo se fear delegates de wo ampa oso so YouTube se fear delegate wo
me da se me de me nyini isan se nipa no aye kasa na omo ne ye kasa nti omo ne ye kasa no se o kan se me na to akoma so a de obe ye bia na wo tirim se me panfo kasa bi se wo be bibi wo dem a wa wunim anopa no a prepare ho nti me de me nyini se fear delegate no eye adwuma
me de me gitum se wo ho na eye kasa ene adwensesaye because senti aye kasa se nipa nan na agina se omo pe aba ena wasi gina ye se okwakoto aba nti de ema ne koba sa na eye obi wo ho a na wasi gina ye se aba na mentomo nti ema sa dwumadie no emwa.
Now, practical activities at the KNUST School of Medicine and Dentistry are receiving a boost after the 2003 alumni of the school refurbished the physiology laboratory and donated some cabinets to the simulation center. The gesture is part of the 20th anniversary celebration of the 2003 year group. There's more in this report.
All of 250 Ghana cedis was spent on the refurbishment of the physiology lab and the cabinet at the simulation center. The aim of the donation is to enhance teaching and learning in the medical school. Dr. Mrs. Sarah Kwatin-Owusu, a representative of the group, spoke about the donation.
Yeah. So it's been 20 years since we completed medical school. We were a very wonderful class of 103 students, and this October marks exactly 20 years since we completed. So we came together as a class and we decided to give back to our school.
The Dean of the School of Medicine and Dentistry, Professor Daniel Anson, expressed gratitude to the group.
So we've been privileged to have the 2003 alumni group to donate these cabinets that is going to keep our mannequins very safe for us. In fact, we have the mannequins donated by another alumni group, and we think that it should be kept warm, such that our students use it. The use of the simulation center has now become very high because of the simulation-based assessment and simulation-based training that we are giving to our students. And it's improving their skills before they touch patients for the first time.
He also called on other alumni groups to emulate the 2003 year group. We have more
so the current year group 2003, next year 2004, we will be encouraging the 2004-2005 to prepare and also come and donate something or come and do something for the growth of the medical school.
A handing over ceremony was conducted to entrust the refurbished lab and cabinet in the hands of the authorities. Reporting for JoyNews, Edith Asravo.
They are hungry and ready to devour any prey to clinch their third trophy after 2 decades. That's the desperate story of the Akatechies of Opoku Ware School, who make their 9th final appearance in the hope of ending their 21-year trophy drought. The school is convinced their contestants, including their wonder Form 1 boy, would bring the trophy to St. Tisberg. Emmanuel Bright-Kweku takes a look at the journey of the school in the last 30 years.
Your question, Opoku Ware. The 3 semicircular canals in the ear are arranged at right angles to each other. What do you think is the physiological importance of this? Paul?
This provides sensitivity to movement in any of the 3 planes.
That is correct.
2002, when the famous Paul Azure of Opoku Ware School led the Akatechies to lift their 2nd NSMQ trophy. The school beat Presbyterian Boys Secondary School in the semi-finals to face off St. Peter's SHS at the grand finale and clinch the trophy. After the ecstasy that greeted the 4 walls of the school over 20 years ago, it's thirst for yet another momentous day. The school, after their 4 finals which saw them win 2 trophies, has made 5 final appearances. But in all of these appearances, they've had the trophy slip through their hands. The school made their last final appearance in 2020 but lost to Presec Legon. Assistant headmaster of the school, Akwesio Boateng, shared his experience after the painful defeat.
I had just joined the staff. So when I came, I got to know that they have they have qualified to the final. So I was all out praying that at least that year, Opoku Ware School could win so that at least they will also move up the ladder of the winners. And so I sat behind the television watching the boys in the contest. But unfortunately, it got to a time that some of the questions, they could not answer them. And so I couldn't stand it again, so I had to move away from the room. I had not eaten by then, but when they finished the whole contest, I came back and still My food was intact, I couldn't eat.
OWAS, after missing the trophy in 2020, landed their 9th final appearance this year after ousting their all-time foe, Prempeh College and Pope John Minor Seminary and SHS.
Calculate the beat frequency and the frequency of the notes produced.
Taking their 9th bout at the grand finale, the 2023 team of Opoku Ware School, who hold the record of introducing a Form 1 student, is preparing adequately to make a historic win.
It's been a long time since OWAS reached the NSMQ finals and actually took the trophy. And at that time, I wasn't even born, so you can even imagine. So I'll be very happy if that happens.
Mother of God, pray for us now and hour of our death. Amen.
A solemn prayer of victory resonates through the land of the Akatechis. Like a hungry lion, the Owarians are ready to devour any school.
I know how my boys are prepared. And I know that we are going to murder all of them. We are going to kill them. We are going to kill them.
We don't know Pesek. Who is Pesek?
Opoku Ware School. Opoku Ware School 2023. We are winning. We are winning. Who is Pesek? Achimota. You will take their trophy from their hometown and bring it to Ashanti region. Fantastic.
Form 1, and he's already lasting the Form 3s who have studied for 3 years. We are just trying to say that 1 year in Opoku Ware School is worth more than 3 years in Prempeh and Pesek and Co. Yes.
We want to tell them that there is a Latin phrase which states cum nagrafa da grafa. What is written? So what is written? What is written?
It is written that we are bringing the trophy in Kumasi. It's between two schools. And I want to tell them that Achimota Pesek, they will play and they will become second, Pesek. Achimota, they be yaros, they be yaros.
A win for the Opoku Ware School would not only translate into a bragging rights, but also a motivation to whip up interest in learning science and maths. Here is Osei Kwame, a mathematics tutor at the school.
Well, I wish you come to my class for the past 2 weeks. It's part of the things I used to motivate them before I teach. I teach elective math and commerce, and I bring them to the dimensions of the contest, the things about them, and it whips them up. And it gingers them to learn. So honestly, I can't wait when we win this cup.
So just as the Holy Mary statue has her arms wide open, the boys from Opoku Ware School are hoping she would continue to pray for them to win this year's trophy and end their 21-year trophy drought. From here at the Opoku Ware School, my name is Emmanuel Bright Quick.
And it's on that competitive note that we wrap up the news this morning. But stay with us. Samuel Mbura of our Joy News political desk joins me for the news review up next.